Hey y'all. Ooh, today I got me some barbecue ribs. Yep, they were on sale, so got some for me and got some for my roomies. I made 2 racks of ribs today. Yes, look pretty decent. No, and get a good look at them. Yeah, I'm excited to be eating these. I actually got a couple of napkins too, believe it or not. And some salt and vinegar chips. These kettle chips are my favorite, so I got those. Let's see, let me open this bag. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, we're just hanging in there. I picked up some groceries. Susan picked up some groceries the other day. And got these ribs for us. Oh, those little kettle chips. Yum. Salt and vinegar is my favorite. Of course, I had her a couple of shopping trips back get me the jalapeno chips. Those are good too. Also the pepperoncini. Yeah, I just love kettle chips. And I got a Keystone Ice cheap beer, but I'm easy to please. I don't need no fancy beer. Yeah, that's pretty good. Decent.
Ugh.
Excuse me. Okay, where to start? Okay, I'll just start on this end here, and the bones are slipping out. Okay. Did I already get sauce on my chin? Oh, I might have got away with it that time. careful of the smaller bones. And a few little bones on the end.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to say, 2 thumbs up.
Alright, good.
This is meat literally falling off the bone, juicy, sweet. It is good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good recipe I had. Oh yeah, it's falling off the bone. Yeah, I cooked them at 250 for 2.5 hours on top of foil, and then I wrapped the foil around them, you know, airtight. Cooked them another 2.5 hours at 250. And then I uncovered them, sauced them, and cooked them another 10 minutes or so at 450 to kind of caramelize the barbecue sauce. I got extra barbecue sauce just in case though. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry about all the ums. Not sorry. Can't even help it right now. People keep asking me if I want to go vegetarian or vegan, and I'm like, I've thought about it. But it's hard to really take it seriously when there's barbecue ribs out there. These are pork ribs. Oh, God bless the pig. Yum. I like beef ribs too. They're like humongous though. Yeah, that meat's tender. Oh. Yes, crumb on the table. Must pick it up and eat it. Some of my chips. There we go. Oh. Okay, so I'm not digging in there. Oh yeah. Okay. There's not a lot of talking right now. Excuse me, Lord. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. So I hope y'all have been keeping busy and finding things to do while we're all quarantined in here. Mm. I've been keeping busy pretty much. My world hasn't really changed so very much though. But I'm trying to catch up on all my shows. We just started watching the new season of Legacies on Netflix. That's a second spin-off from the Vampire Diaries. You know, it's the Vampire Diaries, the originals, and now Legacies. A little bitty bone. Butcher was rough on them. But yeah, Legacies is all those folks in those other two shows' kids. Well, not all of them, but the supernatural ones. Oh, this one looks good. Just one bone, but it's encased in a big hunk of meat. Lord. Watched a pretty good movie the other night. With Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. It was a Due Date. That was cute. Zach Galifianakis is funny. I'm playing next to Robert Downey Jr., who is also funny in his own right. Yeah, he plays a lot of serious roles, but he's got a good sense of humor, and it always shows. They always let that shine in his movies. Slightly snarky, a little sarcastic, very intelligent. I love that. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I can't believe you called that movie cute.
I thought it was cute.
Zach's character just tortured Robert Downey Jr.'s character the whole movie. That's cute.
I know. It was though. Because I kept waiting for Robert Downey Jr.'s character to just lose it, and he did. Man. I can totally relate. Not that I've been annoyed to that point. I haven't run across that kind of person yet, fortunately. Well, some people just drive you nuts, though. But somehow they become endearing. Which is, you know, kind of the whole plot of the movie. Sorry. I might have mentioned it in my last video, I'm not sure, but I mentioned it somewhere. I don't know where, but I finally got down to watching that Tiger King show. Yeah, I mentioned it. Lord. If you like documentaries and you find kind of kooky people and, you know, interesting, go for it, because it's a roller coaster ride, I tell you. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I finished the whole 7 episodes in like 2 days. And if I hadn't had other stuff to do, I would have just watched the whole thing straight through, probably. I don't know. I'm a people watcher anyway, and I find certain people fascinating. Not that I agree with anything they do, per se, but it's probably the same reason a lot of people watch me. It's kind of a train wreck, you know, and you just want to see what happens. You can't look away. Oh man. I'm trying to talk Susan into watching The Witcher with me. I don't know if I've just outright asked yet, but I want to watch it again. And I don't want to watch it alone.
Next week.
Next week?
Next week.
Yay! How's it called? Your Witcher?
When we finish Legacies.
Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, that's a show I liked. Oh, Henry Cavill. Lord, that's my Superman. There's been many Supermans out there, but Henry Cavill is mine. Yeah. For those that don't know, Superman is my favorite superhero.
I thought it was Aquaman.
No, he's pretty to look at, but he's not my favorite character. Well, the new Aquaman, Jason Momoa, of course, is pretty to look at. But Superman, you know, Kryptonian boy next door. Near godlike powers. He's amazing. And then next is the Incredible Hulk, of course. Oh, I love the Hulk. And then Thor. Yep. Two Marvel and one DC. No, I never choose sides. No, I always go both ways. Even in comic books. My very first comic book that I got when I was a little kid. I mean, little kid. I don't even know how old. Probably less than 10. Definitely less than 10. And I don't even know why my grandparents let me have this comic book. Maybe they just weren't aware or they weren't paying attention, but Vampirella. And she wears this little leotard that's like, or like body suit. It's like barely covering anything. But I really enjoyed her character. I guess I was just into vampires as a little kid. But she was like my favorite. I had a couple of her comic books. And I had a Bram Stoker's Dracula graphic novel that I carried around like the freaking Bible. You know, Dracula was my first crush. I don't know, weirdo. Weirdo. But it is what it is. That's just me.
At least your guy's cool. My first crush was Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd is cute, though.
When I was like 11.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I love this personality. But vampires, they're hot. They're cool. Like,
yeah, they've got that seductive thing going on. You know, danger. Danger, danger. They're so dangerous, but you don't care because they're so alluring. But yeah, nothing wrong with Dan Aykroyd. I like those old movies like Spies Like Us and Dragnet, and Ghostbusters. Oh man, my second major crush. Y'all familiar with Hall & Oates? Daryl Hall. Tall and lanky. And I just loved his soulful voice. That crush lasted years. Years and years. And all of this was like way before my very first boyfriend and stuff. I started having crushes when I was way young. Dang it. One more little piece. Okay. Oh man. And then Bon Jovi. Lord. And all the posters on my walls. And I love John Bon Jovi. I didn't last too long before I had my first actual boyfriend. Which didn't last very long either. I was very fickle. Oh man. How old were you guys when you had your first celebrity crush? And who was it? I'm curious. Because we've all had them. I think I mentioned this on one of my community posts, but my first girl crush was Phoebe Cates in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Oh Lord. I was like, whoa, Candy, you like girls. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, that Cars song, Moving in Stereo, is playing when Brad's watching her exit the pool. Yeah, that was something. I don't remember how old I was. But a lot of those old, well, they're old now, but a lot of those 80s movies were pretty sexy. I mean, movies are now too, so, I mean, but kids today, they have the internet, so they're probably really desensitized. Oh man. Down in that beer. Good. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, there was a bunch of movies back then that like triggered stuff. Y'all remember that movie Body Heat with what was it, Kathleen Turner? Oh, and who else? God, I don't even remember. Was it her? My fingers are sticky. I don't care, I want to know. I don't know how many times I watched that movie. Body Heat movie. When was that? 1981. Oh man, I was like 9 years old. Lord, I was watching all that stuff when I was 9. A lot of really sexy scenes in those movies. Young and impressionable. Oh, I didn't want to see who was in it. I have to wipe my phone down. Yeah, Kathleen Turner. Okay, Kathleen Turner and William Hurt. That's who it was. Mickey Rourke's in it. Ted Danson. I have a few recognizable names. Oh, Kim Zimmer. She used to play on, oh God, what was that? The Young and the Restless, I think? God. Did y'all ever watch soap operas growing up? My grandmother, she watched soap operas and she got me all into them. I watched them for years. I called them my stories. Yeah, I kind of grew up with a lot of those people. Oh, we grew up together, I guess. The whole time I'm sitting here trying to talk now, I've got moving in stereo in my head. I'm slowing down. Save these two for probably tomorrow. Oh man. Planning on eating a big salad tomorrow. That's what I plan on eating. But have some ribs too. Why not? Probably have the ribs later though. drink it, Candy. Don't inhale it. Ooh. Yes, Lord. It made my eyes water. I'm gonna eat my chips. But we're hanging in. I'm just like I said, watching a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. You know, we all still have work to do. Even Hungry Hippie, he's doing his daily work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I've been in really good spirits lately, even with all that's going on. I mean, as y'all know, I'm not a religious person, but I do pray. A lot of people don't believe that I have a relationship with God, but I do. You know, just not the typical Christian, theology, whatever. But, you know, I talk to God all the time. Excuse me. And, you know, I'm of course praying that all of this crazy business, y'all know what I'm talking about, around the world, you know, is over and done with sooner rather than later. You know, people are staying home and, you know, trying to stop the spread, and that's good. You know, the quicker we can stop the spread of it, the quicker we can, you know, tap it out, you know, kill it, starve it. And we have to be careful from here on out not to, like, reboot it, you know. And God willing, maybe this vaccination or whatever is a good one. So that'll doubly help the situation. I really feel for people right now. You know, a lot of people are struggling really hard with this. I say that as I'm stuffing my face, but that's my job. It's what I do, so here I am. I'm doing my best to entertain y'all with the thing that I seem to do best. Eat. Now, I've tried to do some different stuff here and there. Like this morning, I did a Torrid try-on haul. I'll probably get that put up before I put this one up. So y'all probably don't recognize this top if y'all see this before the try-on haul. But this was in the haul. I thought it was black. Or I thought I was ordering a black top. must have not been paying attention at all because it's like a dark green, but it's still, excuse me, really good on me. Oh, am I gonna give myself the hiccups? Yep. Oh. Oh, it's not a bad one though. There's a couple of hiccups.
At least you're not singing.
Yeah, yeah. That was a flat bone. I wasn't expecting that. That's weird. Oh man. Ooh. I did pretty good. A lot of bones there. And there's 2 big hunks of ribs left. I'll put that in a little container. I don't like to waste food. Y'all should know that. It will get eaten. Oh yeah. My fingers are sticky. Oh, I know that drives some people nuts, but I'm going for my water. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh, I needed that. Oh, those ribs were good. Man, I need to do that more often. Well, you guys. Ooh. Yeah, a little late if I had lipstick on my chin. But, that was fun. And I hope you guys had fun too. And thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. And I will see you next time. Bye now.